last time you had Western Bulldogs, your hands were tied, no Lyset, you didn't have Dersma and Butters, and you lost a couple of others, and even Cleary in the game. This time it's like you've got a load of options. You tempted to test your limits and change things up and see what else you can throw at them this time?
No, we just want to play at our best, and I think at our best we've got to pick our side that we think is the best side to play against the Bulldogs, and that's exactly what we'll do. We'll be going there as hard as we can possibly go and give ourselves the best chance, as I said, right back in round one to qualify as high as we can, and that's the opportunity still in front of us at round 23, funnily enough.
Is the best option still 2 ruck?
Yes, yeah. For us at the moment, we're very happy to have the 2 rucks in the side.
And what do you do in defence when you've got the option of Mackenzie v Cleary? What do you want to do there?
We'll bring Mackenzie back into the side, and Tom will miss out, and we'll also Ratio Fantasia won't play this week, and Motlop will come in.
So what's with the Ratio?
He's just a bit tight in his hamstring, and again, it's very similar to Trent last week. We just find it an unnecessary risk to take at this stage.
So with that lineup, which is going to be different than the one you had in May, where do you think you make the advances against the Bulldogs?
Oh, there's lots of areas. I mean, that game in itself started off pretty poorly for us, albeit it was in the last 5 or 6 minutes of the first quarter where the Bulldogs put 4 or 5 goals on us in a hurry. Their quality of their midfield, everyone's talking about them. They've been, their microscope's been put on their midfield, and perhaps not getting it done at the level they were getting. And we know how good they are, how talented they are. We've still got to be able to match them around the midfield. We've got to be able to push them and test them when we can get the ball in our half, and vice versa. We've got to be able to clearly stand up when it's coming the other way.
The inevitable question is, it's a top 4 side. If you don't win it, do you fear what that means taking into finals with that sort of tag on your shoulders?
It will mean that we have to get better. That's as simple as what it will mean. Yes, I get it, and everyone's got every right to throw that and talk about that. We can't deny that, but we will be doing everything we can to stop it. But more importantly, we're doing everything we can to continue to build momentum going into the final series.
So what do you think you're better from the last time you played them?
Oh, well, we're in pretty good form. We're in pretty solid form. We were probably last time as well. We've got some personnel on the team that are certainly different. You clearly get better. I say this all the time. Every week you get opportunities to improve and get better. I think we're hopefully playing better football than we were at that stage, and I'm sure they'll be hoping that they're doing the same. But we get tested every week, and this will be no different. We think we're going and building in the right direction. Proof's in the pudding.
Do you think their handball game is imposing upon the way you want to play it with forward half locking game?
No, I don't think so. I think there's lots of teams in the competition who play slightly different football in slightly different ways, but we think that the way we play and the way we defend or attack gives us an opportunity against all styles of football. There's always a little tinker that you have to make against different teams, but more often than not, you back in what you do, and that's what we'll do again. Getting Ratio's hamstring, is it your confidence just a week? Yeah, I said this last week about Trent. I am confident it's just a week, but I've got to be careful because you're just never quite sure. Scans and things like that give us confidence that he's okay, and he got through training yesterday. To a point, a bit like Trent last Thursday, got through training really well, but just didn't quite feel free enough to run, and we took that chance away that risk away, and that's what we've done with the Ratio.
If he was fine, would Stevie be a chance to come back in anyway?
Hypothetical, but we picked the team that we had available this week, and Stevie, we know Stevie's in great form and has been in great form all season. He'd be incredibly unlucky if he wasn't in the side, but at this stage of the year, with a healthier list that's come back towards us, makes someone's unlucky.
We've been talking about that you're building nicely, injuries coming back and form and all those types of things. Earlier on in the season, you were saying that you're a good team that needs to be great. Are you great now?
We're about to get tested fully in that space, aren't we? We're about to get tested to see whether we can graduate to a level that we're very confident in that we can perform at. But at the moment, the body of work that we've delivered would suggest that we've still got to pass that test.
And Lyset is fine?
Yes, Scott's fine. Yep. Yeah, he got through the week okay, which was good for us because he's a pretty important part of our team.
How different are the Bulldogs without Bruce up forward?
Oh yeah, there's certainly. I mean, let's not forget he's had a great season. He's kicked 50 goals basically, and he's really important. It helps Norton. It helps their other tall forwards or their other small forwards. He's certainly a good target for him to go to. But I suspect they'll bring Martin in. They'll have English down there, so they'll physically be something similar. But you can't deny that Josh Bruce has been a consistent performer for them for 2.5, 3 goals a game. Someone's got to step up for them. But I'm sure that Luke knows that, and I'm sure he'll be planning very cleverly to get that done.
Ken, from the outside we see win, you get a home final, lose, you're on a mystery tour for where that first final could be. Do the players sense the great opportunity they have to really set themselves up for September by winning this one.
Yeah, I have no doubt that they understand what the outcome looks like, and normally I would sit here and say, well, we won't know until we get to the end. We're at the end of the year, and we're going to know. Basically, win the game, we probably do qualify for home finals, and if we lose the game, we still qualify in the top 4 to play finals, which is a great achievement in itself. But we set out the start of the year to finish high as possible, and we've still got an opportunity to do that and improve on where we sit currently.